Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of What's Good. This is Randolph, this is Simon, and we're about to do some words.
Yeah.
Also, do you guys know today is a very special day?
Why?
It is Groundhog Day.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that
Have
is.
you never seen the film?
I think so when I was younger, but I don't know
It's
what.
my favourite film. You should watch my favourite. What's your favourite film?
Lion King.
I've seen that.
Good for you.
No, but like, if it was a film that I hadn't seen, I would watch it just for you.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Which one?
The first one.
Seen that?
Second one.
Haven't seen it.
It's up there. It might be better.
It might be better. I've heard that.
It's amazing.
On IMDb and stuff like that.
Anyway, what is Groundhog Day?
So Groundhog Day, well, I don't actually know what it is.
What?
No. I know. Okay, no. So it's where Puxatawny Phil, which you can Google that, Nick. Just type in Groundhog Day. It's like oh my god, what is it? It's a platypus thing.
Type in what is Groundhog Day.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing.
It is a groundhog.
By the way, I'm so sorry for everyone. Yeah, it's a groundhog, and it tells the weather. You know, like that.
What?
You know Paul the Octopus that time where it like gets all the, it does that. It will like do something if it's gonna rain. You know.
What, a groundhog? Well.
Yeah, Puxatawny Phil, the groundhog, not a groundhog, it's the groundhog.
Okay. To clear it up, it dictates if it's going to be like a harsh winter, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
What it is.
Yeah, so it predicts the weather. That's what
Whether or not
Sorry. A groundhog.
They all wait around this hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And on this certain day, and if he pops out of the ground on that day, in some way it dictates either the season or the weather in some way.
Obviously, it's
Okay.
just a little gag.
Okay, so what is the film?
The film is where Bill Murray, he's a reporter, he's a weatherman, and he has to go to this small little town and cover that story of the groundhog. And as you're saying, it's a stupid story. He's going, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? He's really nasty. He's not a nice guy. He's nasty to his staff, the girl and everything. She works with him, and he doesn't like it. But then something crazy happens where he goes to sleep and he wakes up and it's the same day. And every time he falls asleep and wakes up, it's the same day over and over for like so many days. So the fun part is, he has an interaction with a friend he used to know. He has an interaction with, he starts learning how to like map the day because he's done it so many times. So, but it's a nice story because after a while, he ends up becoming a good person and he's nice to the people. He feeds the homeless. He like ends up falling in love with the girl and he becomes a better person because of it, which I think is a great story. It's such a warm
That
film.
might be one of the most boomer favourite films.
Yeah.
It is actually sick. You should rate it.
I'm sure it is.
And it's 1993, so you got to have a little bit of, this is before Freaky Friday. By the way,
Before you.
Yeah, a year before me.
Lion King was 1994.
Yeah, so my film was actually...
Yeah, yours was before you were born, though.
Maybe yours was.
I mean, no, I'm 93.
Sorry, yeah, I forgot. You're really old.
I'm older than Harry Kane.
When was Harry Kane born? 93. Wait, am I older than Harry Kane? No.
No, you're not.
Could you imagine?
He's not.
Okay, good.
93.
Randy, by the way, just so you know, I've got a hot fact that you're going to really like.
Okay.
You love Groundhog Day.
Okay.
He was actually, he apparently, according to some film buffs, repeated the same day for 33 years.
Wow.
That's
Who?
how long. Bill Murray in the movie, apparently someone did some maths based on a few things in the movies, and that's how long.
So 33 years he was in that time loop for. Because it is a long time.
Sounds like a horror film.
For him.
Yeah.
For me, it's not. For me, it's a nice woman. It's my favourite Christmas film as well.
That sounds terrible, though.
Well, no,
He's stuck in a time loop.
but it's awful. But he knows everything that day happens. So a cat falling down a tree, a kid falling out of a tree. He goes and saves him. He can do everything.
Wow.
And one day he wakes up, and then after he actually becomes a good person, then time continues.
Well, spoiler. Don't need to watch it now.
Well, no, you watch it because it's a warm movie. It makes you feel really warm inside.
How does it relate to Christmas?
It's snowy. When did it get released, Nick? It always used to be on Christmas time on Sky when I was a kid.
When is Groundhog Day? That's
today.
the key. Yes, it's nowhere near Christmas.
No. Don't put Christmas movie. Just put Groundhog Day and then look at the date it came out. Okay, let's go. Scroll down to the little box on the right. Okay, cool. It came out. Wow, it kind of came out.
Shock! They almost released it on Groundhog Day.
They tried, didn't they? I bet they tried.
Yeah, 100%.
They failed.
Yeah.
Look at that though. Budget 15 to 30 million, made 100 mil, and I bet it makes more now.
That's actually a flop.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
No, it's not. How's it a flop if it's made 4 times the budget?
I think they regard that as a flop.
Well, no.
Isn't it like a certain times is...
Okay, Google, Nick, what is a flop in movie box office terms? Exactly that. Don't change the word.
What is a flop in movie box office terms?
I think it's if it cost more than it.
Yeah, of course. You can't.
Well, yeah, that's like...
There you go. Break
Yeah.
even.
Okay. Break even.
So you're looking at that thinking like, if that was like Thor, then yeah, that's a flop. But based on it being 1993 and it was 15 mil, that's box office too. So if you type in what is 105 million in today's value of
Yeah, but then you have to type in what is 30 million in today's.
yeah, of course.
It works out the same.
Yeah, no, but I'm comparing it to like Fast 10,
Sure.
But listen, we'll agree to disagree. In other news, we're going to a troops meal tonight,
We are.
and by the time this podcast comes out, it'll be long gone, so we
Yeah,
can talk
true.
freely about it. If you had to kill one troops member, who would it be?
You.
Okay.
No.
No, you can choose me. If you want to choose me, you can.
I wouldn't. But you, because you're asking me this question.
Yeah, of course.
But it wouldn't be you.
But
Who would I-
let me rephrase it. Who out of the troops could die and have the least
No, I
impact?
can't answer that.
Can't you?
Yeah, okay.
That is a mental question.
Let me ask you.
Okay. I can't be JJ. He inspires too many people in boxing and what he does, Josh, I mean, to be fair, Josh probably does actually give a lot of people a daily, well, he doesn't stream as often, but like that kind of 10 o'clock to like 1 a.m. If you're chilling, doing nothing at home or you're working on a late shift, he's a great person to watch.
Okay.
It would have to be Harry's funny, so not Harry.
That is.
Wait, what do you mean?
You went Vic, Harry. No, Harry's funny. So you basically just gone Vic's not
No.
funny.
So you know that in the last episode we discussed, and on your main channel video, who posted the least amount of videos.
Yeah.
I knew based on that. So Vic contributed 3 videos to the award last year.
Yeah.
Not contributing much.
No, but Sidemen videos.
Don't they always get like 10? Isn't he game show merchant?
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
By the way, I was talking to my vlog today about because I was telling them what the troops were if you didn't know, and I was like, it was you guys and then Cal and Cal, and then they added me in, and apparently Vic is the one who added me in.
He's not the one that suggested you.
That's what he said, or he was the final vote maybe.
Well, I'm pretty certain we all just said yeah.
Hang on. So there were some people against
I
you?
would love to know who. Yeah,
Surely
Well,
I'd-
wait, no, but
wait.
I would be against me too. by the
Didn't we
way.
turn on? Were you in the last group?
Yeah, I was. But
You were.
Yeah, but I can't see. You probably can see just before I joined. Actually.
I was gonna say, do you know when you joined?
Yeah. No, I don't. It's probably like the end of 2018 or the end of 2019. End of 2019 is more likely. I had to do an initiation. It tells you in the group. If you go to the description of the last one, it might put the date I actually joined.
Will it?
But I don't want to know if someone voted no.
No,
because,
it won't. It won't.
Would you not? I'd want to know.
Well, but also our relationship has changed since then, obviously, because I was closer to JJ, yourself, Josh. That's about it. I didn't really I wasn't too close to the rest.
It wouldn't show. It doesn't show me.
What
if I type in what does it say? Like Randolph joined.
Initiation.
No, someone added.
Yeah, someone added, but it won't show you that message though. My
Will it
phone's
not?
all the way over there. If not, I could just scroll to my first message.
Okay, so you joined 16th of March 2020.
Yeah,
Bro,
but I don't.
I'm doing all of this by the way. 4th of April.
Just type in "welcome Randinho." You can jump.
Is that
to
the
it.
first message?
Yeah, welcome Randinho, like Robinho.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This guy knows ball.
Welcome Randinho.
But I don't want to know anything before this, by the way. I don't want to know because it could actually change my life. If you think about it, he's my closest friends now.
Where is it?
Also, March 2020 is not long ago. Well, it's 4 years ago.
I think,
We got to bring up tonight the lack of chat.
bro,
now.
just before it is where we recorded. It was just after we recorded Helium Song.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I've got me dressed as Post Malone in the group chat.
nice.
So,
When in March was it in 2020?
16th.
So literally as lockdown.
Yeah. Wow, the day of lockdown. Because I
God,
remember.
I thought that was a good day.
No, but I remember I wasn't in the chat. You know when Josh, but you know that thing about Josh, remember? About someone at the warehouse. And everyone's like, Josh, you're going to give us all COVID.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the chat then because you were telling me what was happening. I was living it through you. But I was at the flat all the time. I was at your house like daily back then, to be honest. Either
Okay.
with JJ or with yourself.
So, the chat went. JJ put his album cover for Dissimulation in.
Got you.
And we were all like, that's sick, blah, blah, blah. He goes, once this album pops, I'm leaving the Sidemen. Ethan goes, rate it, whole chest. Calix said I could never. JJ said, replace me with Calix.
Got you. Someone gave me a shout. Is that what you're going to say?
Then that conversation just it stopped at 8:25.
Okay.
And then JJ just says, should we bring Randolph in here?
Oh, sick.
I feel like he's earned his spot.
Oh. Earned my spot.
And because we were all talking,
Yeah.
and then no one No one replied for 4 minutes. So he replied, all right, never mind, Lamau. And then Callux said, what's going on?
Okay.
Harry said, I'd back it.
Oh. Wait, don't. Okay, go on. Just okay.
This might need to be cut, but I don't know.
Yeah. Randolph could get in the traps. I don't mind little Randy knocking about in traps.
Okay.
Who is that?
That's Ethan. He's in the car.
okay.
He says, yeah, Randy could get in the truck.
Doesn't sound like Ethan.
It was a very bad mic.
Okay.
So Ethan's backed you.
Okay.
Then I've put a video message. And I'm doing this.
Are you with me?
With Randolph.
Got you.
And I end up not doing anything, but I do this.
Okay.
I'm filming you. So it's clear I'm
just sat in your house.
Yeah. And then JJ says Freezy has the power to bring him in.
Yeah.
Then Vik links India's mobile gaming star. Like legit. He doesn't even reply to it. He just says that.
Yeah.
Freezy says, yo, what's up? Am I adding Randolph? And then Josh says, yeah, Randy. Ethan says, go for it.
Yeah, bless.
Freezy says, wait. Josh is admin, not me. And then Josh says, wait, what? Since when? And then adds you.
Is Josh the only admin still?
Wait,
no,
so why
JJ is now.
Hold on.
Why? Yeah,
Vic has told. I swear, Vic has told me that he was the one who added me in.
What I've seen there is JJ has suggested it.
Yeah, if I'm in your flat as well, me and JJ must have had a really fun moment as well.
And me.
Yeah, sorry, and you. No, but I know.
I'm filming you.
No, I know, but then he must have gone like, oh, let's add him in, you know?
Yeah. Well, from what I'm seeing there is JJ suggested it. Ethan has backed it. Harry has backed it. I've semi-backed it because I filmed you. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
sure. That's pretty harsh if I'm going,
No.
filming you. Then Josh has backed it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool.
So if Lux did back it.
Did he?
I think so.
He did not back it. But also, it's one of those things where, like, even in the group, adding someone new to the group is always like it's
But still, Vic's told you he's...
Yeah, I'm going to ask him tonight because he told me, I swear at some point he was like, yeah, I was the one who... and Vic's put in India Mobile or some shit, man.
No, it was...
India Mobile Gaming.
He replied to what we were saying and said, this blows my mind, and then a link to the Indian Mobile Gaming stream that had 200k views.
Wait, play my initiation.
Oh, God, what was...
What's your initiation? Is it like...
I made a song. I was in the studio at the time, so I freestyled it.
Nice.
Are we certain Randolph didn't ask JJ, can you put it in the group to add me?
I would never do that.
No, he wouldn't do
I
that.
would never ask that. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Even if the Simon was like, do you want to officially join? I'd be like, no.
Liar.
Yeah, so JJ said, welcome, bro. You doing the initiation test? You said, that's not a thing, is it?
I thought I had to like come into a pig's mouth or some shit.
To be fair, that's where Vic
I would
said.
have done it.
So that's the first. Vic said 16 bar about how great we all are.
Oh.
And then I said, I'm excited for this. You said, let me cook.
Oh, it's going to be really... I might have to cut it.
Vic said, you want to play Warzone? Lux said...
Oh, what? I missed those days, man.
And then you did this.
Okay. Play it into your mic.
Yeah, yeah. Look, Josh is the admin and he's really good at badminton. Ethan used to weigh that, but lost it ASAP. Freezy makes it look easy while Lux is making some fake Yeezys. It's getting hot up in these streets, you can't escape this beating. JJ's stuck in LA, that is unfortunate. He's gonna have to suck off Donald Trump at the border.
Oh, he was in LA then?
Then we got Toby probably on his lonely, playing with his Obi-Wan Kenobi swish. R.I.P. to Kobe, it's my coronation. I'm about to get this crown. I'm doing bits like Vic when this motherfucker frowns. Eyebrows on fleek, yeah, that's a vibe check. Wrote to shore on the flag that's streaming. Where is my cat? Yo, now I'm left with Simon trying to find a word to rhyme him. This motherfucker's a bitch. Can someone please break his hymen? This my sweet 16. I got coronavirus in my dick. This chat's about to get fucked.
I got coronavirus in my dick.
I was so different back then, man.
Do you know what? I'm really grateful because now I know that Simon rhymes with Hyman.
Yeah, it does rhyme with Hyman.
How old are you?
Old enough
Well, how old am
to
I?
break your Hyman.
No, but he only just realised it rhymed.
Oh, yeah, how old are you, man?
And then everyone just replied, Lamau, unreal, too cold, welcome Randy.
Fuck's sake, that's so cringe.
Done.
That's so funny. That
I replied to, I got called a bitch, recorded in my own house.
yeah. Was it? So JJ was in LA then. So,
Yeah.
Bro's just sat there thinking, let's add Randy. That's weird. But thanks, JJ. Once again, once again, clearly, being the sole source of my happiness in life.
Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to the meal. The meal should be good.
What a rabbit hole we just went on.
See if I've had a terrible day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everyone why?
I woke up this morning, I had diarrhea.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You had diarrhea yesterday as well.
Yeah, I know.
Have you got diarrhea?
No, not now. Went downstairs to make my breakfast. Had no bread.
Yeah.
So went in.
Why is that a problem?
Why make scrambled eggs?
And you can't eat it without toast?
Can't have it without
That's
toast.
weird.
You literally agreed with me. Then
before the podcast, he was like, I had no bread, so I had to eat my scrambled egg. Well,
no, I didn't.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I can't eat scrambled egg without toast either.
Yeah, you agreed with me.
And now I'm two-facing you.
Then I got...
Also, you call me two-faced at that meal.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I'm not. No, it's no, okay, carry on.
What?
Maybe I am.
Why?
Because you...
Yeah, it's because you agreed with me about something. You were like, yeah, 100%.
No, we were doing the whole thing about who chats the most.
Yeah, and I said to you, oh yeah, I'm definitely up there.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh no, us three talk way more.
But no, but I even...
And
if,
I was like,
no, but even
earlier that day, you had agreed with me about me chatting.
No,
one of
because
the most.
even on this podcast, we've done one before, and I will still say Ethan and Freezy chat more than you. I'll always say that.
So I didn't think Freezy's up there.
Maybe not anymore.
He's
But
top
I
five.
would say that.
Top
I'd
five.
say that. The thing is, when I do say that thing where... Because obviously we put in the chat a lot where it's like me, Ethan, and Freezy chatting, and we're always like, oh, let's start a new group chat. But then you're like, I've spoke more today.
Yeah.
But it's only... I think usually what happens is us three will be like having a conversation that happens quite fast. And people are not usually in that.
Thing is, Ethan is a stat merchant.
He is a stat merchant.
He writes one word per message.
So do I.
And writes 35 messages to say a sentence.
Yeah.
But
sorry, continue. Why have you got a bad day?
Well, so then had no breakfast. Then I drive to the train station, and I'm not making my train. Get out the car, and I'm like, oh, actually, you know what?
Sidecast.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll make it. So I'm like, okay, I'll start jogging.
Yeah.
Start running. Go up the stairs. As I make it to the top of the stairs, the doors close of the train, and then I slip, and I'm literally everyone's looking out the window at me. So I slip there, then get out the other end. No line bike. Then I'm waiting. As I come into this building, a fan comes up to me.
Oh no.
He's like this far away, and he goes, "Mini minute. Oh my god, you mini minute."
You can't hear him.
I'm literally like, "Are you alright, man?" He's like, "Yeah." Oh my god, mini minute. I'm like, "Bro, please talk." And he goes, "I met you years ago, like 2 years ago." I'm like, "Cool." He's like, yeah. I took a picture, and then pulls out his phone and starts scrolling through his photos.
Oh no.
I've got meetings, so I'm late already.
Yeah.
He's scrolling, and then he shows me a picture of you and him,
Oh, cool.
and he goes, yeah, it was 7 years ago. I was like, okay, firstly, cool.
7 years ago.
Yeah, and then he goes, oh, you weren't there. And I was like, it's like, okay, cool. And then
Did
he goes,
you take a new one now?
he didn't want one.
What?
He literally, as he showed me, he goes, oh, you weren't there. Oh, that was 7 years ago, you know. Bro, you look kind of old now. And then
What?
and then walks off.
Oh my goodness.
and then I've been here, and it's been alright since then.
Yeah,
but I was
cool.
like, what? I was, I've made it here. I was like, cool. Forget about what's happened this morning. And then he just goes, "You look old." And
That's
walks
crazy.
off.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I met someone yesterday walking home, and I was really close to home, so I was really excited to get home. And he goes like, "Oh, what's up, man? Nice to meet you." And I was like, "Yeah, you too." He's like, "I like what you do," or whatever like that. And he goes, "Oh, my phone's dead, or I would take a photo." And I was like, "Oh, damn." And usually they want you. Sometimes they ask you.
Yeah, he's waiting so you can message him a photo.
Yeah. Which I would do usually if they
Oh,
asked.
you didn't do it?
No, because I didn't suggest that.
Wow.
But you could have suggested to this guy to take a photo.
He didn't want one.
But he didn't say no. If you said to him, like, "Do you want to take a photo?" he might say yes.
I mean, he's literally stopped me and showed me all his photos.
No, I know.
If he wanted a photo, he would ask.
That's what I'm saying. Is that if he asked me to take a photo on my phone and then DM him, I would have done that. But I'm so close to I can see my house. I'm not going to suggest it. What? Why are you like... The silence now is making me feel like a dick.
What silence?
Your silence.
You were talking.
True. Nick was showing us something in the last podcast. It's so funny where I go... Look at the waveform. I've spoken so much today. And then I go, "How about you?" And you start talking about your honeymoon. And I go, "Actually, hold on."
Yeah, no, I noticed it.
But that was to thank you for being nice to me. So I thought
What was to thank me?
I thanked you about being nice about the vlogs.
Oh.
So I interrupted you to tell you a
Oh.
compliment.
Yeah.
Just to get that in there.
Oh.
But I want to ask, when you fell over on the train or going to the train, how long was it from? Can anyone have filmed that? Could it be out there?
Nah.
Because
it was a proper like I come up the stairs and fell. So it was no unless they had their phone out recording.
Yeah.
Nah.
Why?
Why? Do you want to see me fall? You trying to see a video of me falling over?
Of course. If there is one, I'd watch that.
Yeah, same.
You'd watch that for me, of course. Can we talk about what Vic put in the chat yesterday or not? Is that not allowed, do you reckon?
I don't know.
Some guy took a photo with Vic at the train station and then edited his.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Then edited his. The fan took a picture with Vic, and then edited his clothing line onto Vic's jumper, which is actually genius. That's so smart. And then did a story saying, "Oh, the clothing line's come so far, man. Now we got Simon repping us."
Yeah, it's sick to see people you've grown up watching wearing your brand and stuff like that.
I actually rate it, man, because like,
100%.
in the day and age where like people won't believe it or will believe anything,
and it's like realistically, it's a win-win either way for him because
Yeah.
he's either going to get Vic tweeted out and you get a little bit of publicity.
Yeah.
As much as unless Vic tweets it out going like, "That's not real. Didn't wear it. It's shit."
But these
which he's
days,
just
loads
not
of kids
gonna
want
do.
that. They want those kind of like viral
Yeah.
moments, you know. But yeah,
Or he just doesn't reply, in which case everyone believes it.
yeah, true,
So,
true.
It was
So
smart, but
yeah.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
They don't do it.
I was gonna say the reason I brought it up as well is because you take trains, so does Vic, and sometimes I'll say to you, just get a car, and you don't like getting cars.
I don't like getting
If I
cars.
was in your position, I would literally get a driver like JJ. To be honest,
I just don't like it though.
Really?
I get like anxious about timings because obviously a train is like it normally runs to its schedule.
Yeah.
Even if I miss a train as well, there's going to be another one in 10 minutes.
it's
whatever.
true.
So cars are just you might get stuck in traffic.
But
And
then
I
you
also
got-
get a little bit car sick
Oh,
sometimes.
okay. I didn't know you had.
Well, I didn't used to, but a lot of like I just find every car that's not. I think it might just be sitting in the back. The smell just gets me.
Get in the front then.
I'm not sitting in the front of
If
like.
you had a
Uber.
driver, you could get in the front. You'd chat
That'd
to
be
him.
so weird though.
Yeah, that defeats the whole point of having a driver.
Yeah.
No, it does not. The whole
Yes,
point of having a
yes,
driver
it
is it
does.
goes
The
A
most
to
comfy
B.
seats are in the back.
Oh sure, yeah, sure. But like,
Yeah.
it's not like if you've got like a decent car, the front's going to be that uncomfortable. But you get sick in the car, so you can't go on your phone much in the car. 'Cause
No,
I
I
was gonna say you
can.
could work on it. Like I would go like, okay, you got to get in your car, go to the train station, get a train, get another train, get another train. Then when you're here, you got to then walk to the studio or whatever. Whereas if you get a driver, he's there. You get in and you get out, and you can just work on your laptop or your iPad or your.
I think it's
phone.
because they're normally like.
Or read your book, you know. In the car, that'd be
Why?
Well, if you wanted to read your book, you could.
He's
What
encouraging
book?
you to read.
What
Let me
book?
encourage you.
Atomic Habits 2.
It's not a book.
Might be.
I think it's because they try to make it, no matter what time of day it is, they always try to make it like dark and have LED lights and stuff like that.
If you had a driver, you could ask not to have that.
Oh, also, if you get a driver, you could dictate the smell.
Yeah, but then I also have to get the car as well, right?
No. They'll have the car. He or she. Will have the car.
I'm pretty certain if I hire a driver and they're going to pick me up in their car, I can't say, I want you to smell like this.
You can say I want.
It sounds like a PR
I want
nightmare.
this certain air freshener in it. You don't have to say no. You don't have to dictate what cologne the driver wears. That would be weird.
Didn't say that.
But you can ask like.
I'm saying because they're going to drive this car home every night and they're using it on their day-to-day basis, right? So if I'm like, I want your car to smell like.
No. I think you can. I think you could say. Oh, you can't say what you want it to smell like. You can say what you don't want it to smell like, though.
You.
Thanks, mate.
No, not you. I mean the driver.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah.
The
Oh,
driver
oh.
turns up and I don't want this smell.
But I reckon John doesn't.
It smells like you.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't like it that much.
I like cars.
I love lamp.
I love lamp. You know how you have the sat navs in cars, like
Yeah.
navigation, and back in the day they used to be able to like change the voice to like Snoop Dogg or something. Do you think it would be jokes to have like that same thing at like self checkouts?
Yeah,
So
but,
you know how to, like, scan
self
your-
checkouts are so like you want it to be as quick as possible.
Nah, but like for bands, you know. So you got Snoop Dogg there, and also he judges what you're scanning. So you scan like some condoms, right?
Yeah,
And it's like
he's
extra
like
small.
hell yeah.
Yeah, he's like small, you know, and everyone in the back's like,
No, that'd be awful.
no, I know, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if you were the person watching, and then like you get Gordon Ramsay, you're buying like a pizza, and he's like, what the fuck is that?
I think you've just written a really good skit.
Fucking get in, John. I've trapped you.
Put it in a vlog.
I will.
Yeah.
No, because I was okay, right. So I've been watching Kill Tony, yeah.
Yeah.
And my friend was like, I posted a picture in Austin. My friend from back home, actually back school, like actual good friend from like church and that. He was like, "Oh, don't tell me you're going to Kill Tony." I was like, "Nah, I want to, but I couldn't get tickets." And he was like, "Oh, here's a fun one for you. If you got in, would you sign up?" Well, also you can sign up anyway. You don't have to go to it. And I was like, "No, probably not." He's like, "Why?" Because you've been on stage before. I'm like, "Yeah, but there's a difference between performing music with a
100%.
track than like doing jokes live."
Yeah.
But then I thought, what if I did? You know, so in my head I've been writing some comedy, like stand-up comedy.
Can
like,
we hear
jokes.
any?
That was one.
What?
The one I just told you about the.
Oh.
Obviously, I didn't perform it as if I'm on a podcast here, so I didn't perform it as I would do if I was live. But that's a pretty good. And he said it's a good skit.
It's a good skit.
It's a good skit. I don't
Not-
think it translates to.
If I could
stand-up.
do Snoop Dogg's voice impressions, it'd be good. If I could do impressions, it would
You
be
just
really
need to
good.
figure out what Snoop Dogg would say.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
need it.
yeah.
You need that punchline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ju-
I
oh,
think you should do it anyway for the vlog.
Well, my Cal Does Life, my main channel like producer, he told me he wanted me to do a video like that, but with no experience and nothing planned. So you get like George Clark or something in my ear, and I go up live, and then they tell me what to say.
Yeah.
But it could be a good video. But I could do it for a vlog too. Just go and do one. But did you think that would be good? I asked my Discord, and they were like, no. Some were saying yes, some said no.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so.
Yeah, for what reason?
I think you're funny naturally,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not if you're gonna have it like written. You're gonna overthink it.
I
and
think
end up trying to make it too.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, so what they do in comedy, actually, when you watch like, I think British comedians are funnier, but I think American comedians are more technical. So
Yeah.
I think they study it more, and so what they do when they go on tour all the time, they'll do like. So when I went to see Tom Segura, it was a smaller show, and they go all year, and they keep building up to the last show. Well, then they'll film it for Netflix, so they change jokes and take it out.
Yeah.
When I was watching Bert Kreischer, he had a piece of paper there, and he would just read jokes off, and the crowd's reaction would then base if he would take it in or out of the special filming, you know. So, but like I'm also pretty good at writing. I'm not bad at writing like stories or also
Yeah.
like music. So it could be bad if I start writing it, but I could improve it. But
Yeah,
I think
for
what,
sure.
What
I
I would
mean-
struggle with, I think I'd be okay at writing long term, like narrowing it down. I think I'd be bad at performing it. Because I talk too fast, and I think my pace would be wrong. I think I'd not give enough time to like pause for laughter, like JD did.
Yeah.
I would be able to- so I think I could do a funny concept, write it, but then I don't think I'd be able to perform it.
Fair. I mean, you're never gonna be great anyway in the first time.
Yeah, of course.
So-
but then you watch on Kill Tony, some people go up for a minute and they're so bad, and I'm like, I could do like better than that at least.
So,
I mean, if
so
you-
he described this before. There's an interview section afterwards where they find out. They literally say to him, "Is there anything that we would, find interesting about you?" And I think that's where Randy would shine more.
I'd be good there,
When
yeah.
they're like, oh, so what about you's interesting? And then that's where he just started pouring out.
Yeah.
People
I
like
agree with that.
They say
Like if you tell them about like the paedophile that broke your hand when you were young,
yeah.
like they would find that funny.
I'm gonna write it down if I ever get in.
No, don't write it.
True.
If you write it, it won't be funny.
No, but no, as in like I'll note it down.
Yeah.
So if I go on it, I'll be like, Peter broke my, arm. And then I told you, I texted you last night. I'm watching the New Year's Eve special in an arena, and they do it on New Year's Eve as well. And they go, our next our special guest, Mr. Beast, walks out the briefcase of 10 grand and gives 10k to whoever said the funniest joke. I'm thinking, God, man, I can't even get in
Guy
to
just
watch
does
it.
whatever he wants.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Like he's, I was thinking like, how do I get 100 million views just to get on Kill Tony?
Just completing side quests.
That's the type of thing that motivates me. Like, I don't want him to get 100 million views for the billions he earns.
Okay, well, that actually leads me on to a topic we said we were going to talk about last time.
Okay.
Bucket list.
Yes.
So
Oh, God,
when we
yeah.
talk bucket list, we're not talking like things that if I don't do before I die, blah, blah, blah. And also, it's more like, can I achieve this? Or can I go to this place? Can I do this? That could be one of yours.
What, get on Kill Tony or do a
Yeah.
stand-up set?
Yeah. Well,
Thing is,
both.
I wouldn't have an interest in doing like an hour-long set. I don't care.
No,
like,
no,
The
no.
minute I'd like that.
You
Or
should
the
do the
5
ones
minute.
where you see the ones where people do where they go for you have to try and make it to 5 minutes.
Oh, is that
They
one?
have like 3 judges or something. They give people in the audience things,
Oh.
and if all 3 of them put their things up, your time's over. And the point is, you're meant to try and make it to 5 minutes. Like they won't do it if you're good.
5 minutes of what though? Sorry.
Stand up.
Stand-up.
Oh right. Yeah,
So like
that's-
I go up, I do stand up. If my first joke is really shit, all 3 of them will probably just put the things up, and then they go, all right, you're off. But your whole point is to try and stay. I think who did a video where they had to
Someone's done it. Max
Beta Squad
Fosh?
have done it.
Oh, they did. Nico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might have been who did it as a punishment? Chris MD. Chris MD's video, he did penalties. He did a penalty video and it was like the pressure penalties where it was
Oh,
like
Who was in it? Was it
It's
Arthur?
called the Gong Show. I think that's what it's called. There's like if you-
maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember who ended up doing it. It was like someone I don't know did it. And they
Yeah.
were actually alright, like they were way better than I thought,
But surely like Max Fosh, Arthur, George Clark type people. Stephen Tries.
Yeah, this.
Oh, okay. Who's that?
Yeah, so this was one of the people in the video. But he
He's-
was actually a lot better than like Chris was kind of there thinking, this is gonna be horrific.
The reason why Kill Tony is funny as well is because a lot of these comedy shows, like that one that you're watching there, it's probably like just people watching and having a fun night. But the Kill Tony audience, obviously, because they're fans of the comedians and the whole comedy scene, they're probably like used to watching stand up all the time. So they'll do sets where the comedian thinks it's funny because they've been to like open mic nights where it is funny, but then this crowd just don't laugh.
Yeah.
So it's really
They have a ton of inside jokes. It's like 3,000 people all sharing an inside joke.
Mad.
It's funny though, like because I love it when someone just doesn't do very well and they just rinse them.
I mean, your first joke is basically. I think your first joke is the most important, obviously. But I think if you make a good first joke, the rest of your set can be average, and people would just laugh because they think you're funny.
For sure, and you'll see that when they give feedback as well to the comedians, and they always say like, "Why are you telling like a story on your first joke? Because no one knows who you are, they can't relate to you.
Yeah,
you got to come out there, say one thing funny, then get the laughter going, then you got to like ride that, you know. But it's funny.
So this one in the Northwest, Beat the Frog.
Okay.
So how does it work? The audience decides who stays and who goes. Establish, compare, introduces it. 15 acts. Yeah, they have to try and last 5 minutes without being carded off by at least 2 out of the 3 chosen card holders in the audience.
Wow, and look at the names.
What, who've been there?
Peter Kay, John Bishop, Jack Whitehall, Johnny Vegas. Damn. Peter Kay, his tour was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just every month the same venue. Sold out in minutes.
Yeah.
But I would say someone like Peter Kay, I mean, I'm sure he does study it and stuff, but he's just funny. He's so funny, you know. Even his accent is funny.
Yeah.
You know, like my accent's not that funny. So... to you, maybe it
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm like a circus act. But okay, bucket list.
Yeah.
Okay.
So things like that you would like to achieve.
Sure.
Is there anything else you can think of right now?
Right now,
We did mention. I know John's got a few.
Go on, John. Spill some out.
See, all my bucket lists are mainly to do with like locations. There's like beautiful places that I want to go. The first one is Sala di Uni, which is in Bolivia, and it's the salt flats. It's the place that looks like a mirror of the sky. Like,
Okay.
You've definitely seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing that always worries me about stuff like this is I just get too many TikToks where it's like what to expect.
Expectation versus reality.
Yeah, that one. It's that image.
Yeah, see, the reason is it's my bucket list is I think it's going to come at a point where I can sacrifice 2 or 3 weeks in the season that it's meant to look like this and literally go multiple days till I get to see this with my own eyes. Because
I was meaning more the amount of people.
Oh, right.
Because even if you go there when it's meant to be good.
Yeah, well, I think with most of these things, even if you go to like interesting places, if you go early enough, people just don't get
I think it's so massive.
Yeah, it is massive.
It's not just like a small little park. It's so big that you'll have your
Because it's like the... is it Iceland? Is it the Blue Lagoon?
Yeah,
everyone's always like, you need to go to the Blue Lagoon. And then it's like, you go there at any time and there's like thousands of people. It's just like, well, this isn't what I expected. Apparently it stinks of eggs as well.
I heard this.
Nice smell, no.
It's sulfur.
Yeah.
Zoom out a little bit. Cause I learned something crazy recently. This is going to blow you guys'
Go on,
minds
I'm
as well.
ready.
So I was talking to someone about time zones. Go out even more than that, Nick, right? I thought that...
Can you zoom out?
Okay, sure. Bro's zoomed out the max. I thought America...
Yeah.
I thought Brazil and Argentina was left of America.
Okay.
Well, that's it. On the map, I thought, look at that whole... I thought South America was left of America, and it's not. Look at that.
It's
Clearly
not really
not.
a mind blower. I'm more just disappointed in you.
Yeah, like I thought that was very obvious.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm stupid.
But you said you were going to blow our minds though.
With my stupidity.
Oh, a little bit.
A little bit.
But we kind of expect it from you.
Yeah, I know. I thought it went... I thought it went like America, Mexico, then the rest.
So you thought it went the other way?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But I knew the shape of it, obviously, but yeah.
No,
I got a second one for you. This
Okay.
one's my last one. It's a location-based one again. I want to go to...
I've got a second one for you. It's my last one.
Well, everyone's got a lot. We should all...
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't do the podcast with John.
I want to go to Vanuatu.
Do you only choose places that you can't pronounce?
No, it's Vanuatu. That's how it's pronounced.
Okay,
when
go
I
on.
started learning the flags, it's the first flag
Why?
I saw.
Country in Oceania.
Because when I looked it up, I just ended up like reading loads about it, and it's just like in the middle of nowhere. And I've always wanted to go to an island that I don't know. I want to feel that far away from the world. It would be interesting.
I've got to be honest.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it's in the middle of nowhere.
On a map. Let's have a look on a map. Where is it?
Next to Fiji.
Yeah, Fiji's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but this Fiji's even more in the middle of nowhere than that.
Let's have a look. Go on, show me the map. Mate, I could be completely wrong.
I mean, it is in the middle of nowhere, but it's like...
Fine, I'll swap it. I want to go to Micronesia instead.
What is that? Nesia, but micro version. Oh,
Yeah, a little version of it, yeah.
Oy.
I mean, it is in the middle of nowhere, but like that one. What was that?
Hawaii.
What was that? What?
Hawaii. Wow.
That's
I
Hawaii.
didn't know it was far away. There's
Yeah.
that. I might be going. Well, I
Yeah?
could go. It's Pokemon Worlds this year in Hawaii.
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
You should go.
Should go, yeah. I need to put my hotel
That's
in.
good vlog content, that is.
Well, I'll book it then. All right, listen. Go to Argentina. My uncle, he lives in the Falkland Islands.
Okay.
He's a police chief there.
Okay.
That's such a good fact. I like that.
It's
That's
a sick place.
Have
I
you
might
been?
go. It's really expensive to go. I might go. That's like $3,000 to go because you have to fly to Argentina, then
Those
fly.
penguins.
No, not Argentina, because Argentina hate the Falklands because of the
Well,
war,
it's
right?
technically
Yeah, they hate us, yeah.
England, right?
Well, yeah, it's England, yeah. So
British
that's why he works
territory.
there. He works there, and like there's
Mad.
just sheep and stuff,
Sheep and stuff.
and like dolphins and that. But isn't it interesting? That's England.
Yeah.
And it's not England, but it is England. Anyway,
Okay.
bucket list stuff. Okay, on like a Kill Tony, I'd like being on Kill Tony now. Then I hate when I get into something, and I just sound like a basic guy who's into something. I hate that. Anyway, that or like a stand-up show. How about you?
I've got wing walking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I definitely want to
Did
do.
you want to do that for a
do
video?
years.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while. I
Wearing
used to
elite
have bungee
stuff.
jumping, but I've kind of just I just don't care enough about bungee jumping now.
I think it's one of those things like skydiving where the risk is not worth it.
Oh, I
Not the
love
risk.
skydiving. I go
I know,
skydiving.
I
again.
know, but I know.
Bungee jumping now, I'm just kind of thinking it would be sick. I'd still do it, but it's not up there. Like wing walking just seems like
Sure.
next level.
Why? Do
I
you
don't
like that?
know.
Just the thrill.
Just need to feel something,
But you strike me as someone who doesn't like. No, you do. Doesn't like doing things like that.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because you don't like certain foods.
This guy doesn't like mushrooms, so he can't like skydiving.
No, I don't like mushrooms either.
Oh, you don't like skydiving though?
I actually don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, I do like fish.
Okay.
I was talking to Nick because we were talking about the meal we're going to later.
I'm so confused.
And he was like, "Oh, isn't that close to that members club, Annabelle's?" And I was like, "Yeah." We had a chance to go last year, but no one wanted to go because the menu sucked, and you were one of the pioneers of doing that.
Yeah,
But I'm saying I'm like a restaurant like that, the menu can't suck, right?
you can.
Just because it doesn't have tenders on it.
I don't want tender. We're going to a fish restaurant tonight,
I know.
and I was actually the one that suggested it.
Yeah.
Because basically every time we put where should we go, JJ says sexy fish every single time, and everyone has always gone, it's not great. Oh, the menu sucks. Blah blah blah. Everyone always puts,
Hoony fish, honky fish, stinky
Yeah.
fish.
and then I put where should we go, then straight away put a message, not sexy fish before anyone says it, and then you and Ethan both put sexy fish ? For fuck's sake. Oh, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just go sexy fish.
It's
We
done
might
now.
have a great time.
Yeah.
And we don't normally go back to the same place, so we were like, all right, we'll go. And yeah, and everyone was like, you can't go, it's fish. And I was like,
No, this is steak on.
I
Steak
can
on
find stuff to eat at
Yeah.
pretty much every single restaurant,
there. Yeah.
even if it is a fish.
I hope we get in.
We will.
Sure. Well, that was on that Ellie Goulding famously got kicked out of, right?
Jessica Lynn.
Jess Glynn. Someone said Ellie Goulding in the chat, and someone corrected them saying Jess Glynn.
I said it, and I said, I didn't say.
It was Jess Glynn.
Was that this week?
Oh, to be fair though, that's actually pretty much what I like.
I was
right now.
thinking like, what she's turned up in. I am like,
Oh, I forgot.
there is literally a
forgot.
dress code.
Yeah, I forgot she looked like that because that's not even smart. You could wear a hoodie. Well, you can't wear a hoodie, but like you could wear a jumper. You could. I don't know. I'm just chatting waffle.
Jess.
John's eating, man. He's got a pint, 2 Coke Zeros, or are they 2 more pints?
No, these are beers.
John's got 3 beers and a Hot Wave chili Dorito.
It is Friday.
It is Friday. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Was it? Was it just? Yeah, I feel like Josh corrected to Jess Glynn. No.
Yeah, he did. But like, it doesn't matter who said Ellie Goulding.
No, I know, but I'm trying to. I can't even see. Oh, here. Oh no, wait. Oh wow, that's weird. We actually spoke about it in the chat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's why I think I said Ellie Goulding.
No, as in when it happened.
Oh.
As in
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day.
That's yeah, sure.
What else would I like to do? I mean, there's the obvious, like, besides the obvious, 10 mil on more sidemen and stuff like that. I would love to play a match at all the top stadiums in England.
Wow.
That would be pretty cool.
In 24 hours.
I want to do the 3-peak challenge.
Yeah, you really do, don't you?
I do really want to do that.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Might have to be for my channel.
Yeah, if they don't want to do it, just nab it,
It's not nabbing it. It was my idea.
True. Yeah, true. Actually, true.
And no one wants to do it.
Nab your own idea.
What else is there? I don't know.
I would like.
What do you want to do? What's yours?
Mine?
Did you come up with anything?
Yeah, I want to snowboard down a volcano.
Okay.
For what?
It's- I just think that's as cool as you could
An
possibly
active
be.
volcano?
Oh,
It could be
hold
active,
on.
it could not be, but I want to snowboard
An erupting volcano?
down a volcano. I'd like to see a volcano erupt as well.
That'd be cool.
My brain, when he says that, by the way, is going inside of it. I played Fortnite too many times. You mean going down
The side
outside?
of it.
Yeah, in
Because
Iceland, yeah.
it's like pebbles, isn't it? Down
Well,
the
isn't
side of
Iceland meant to erupt soon, like badly?
I think it just did.
What, like seconds ago?
it. Breaking.
I think it just did. No, apparently it's going to be really bad if it
No,
does it
they
again.
had two. I'm pretty sure they had two.
There,
two
yeah, it
eruptions
took an
back to
entire
back.
village
Oh,
out.
literally a day ago.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, they're saying it's going to, the smog's going to cover UK. UK?
Mad.
UK.
Yeah, they said we might get blood rain or something.
Well, get
Blood
your,
rain?
Get
Fucking
your,
get in.
get your snowboard out and
Yeah,
go.
so volcano boarding, you can do that.
When you guys, Simon and Nick, went on holiday, would you go like skiing? Because you,
We went
Posh.
skiing a couple times.
yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, but most people did. Not
No.
most people, but a lot of people I know have been.
Not families like mine.
I would like to score a hole in one at some point. In
Hole in one. That's a
True,
great shout.
True.
Yeah.
We could do it. Well, no, we can't.
What?
I was gonna say if we do that channel, we could do it, but we don't really film anything. So,
Yeah, true. Well, that's the thing. I kind of want to do it as a video.
like,
Like,
Lux.
I want to literally do Lux's video.
Yeah.
But the reason I don't want to do it is because Lux has done it.
Okay. You could do it. I think he'd be fine.
But
He'd
then
like
I'm-
to see if you could compare.
True.
How you
But I'm
compare.
also kind of like, do I do it the same way he did? Because he camped on the hole, right? So I'm like, I don't know whether I want to do that side of it or just go, how long does it take to get hole
just,
in one?
just go and turn up and then leave, then go again and leave.
Yeah, just do like a few hours a day. Because he also was doing it to the point where it's like, okay, I'm actually just in
Look at
pain.
that YouTube logo. There's a sheep cutting about.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Anyway, Nature did it. And he actually did it so quick,
Yeah, I know.
like 70 shots.
Because I think Lux's video was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing I didn't like was it was a manufactured tee.
Yeah, like halfway through. I think there was reasons for that, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Golf course reasons, but yeah.
Like, I do get it, but
Wow, look at that. Road to Shore versus Theo, our first video ever. 1K away from 1 million views.
damn.
Love that for them.
Yeah, I'd love to do this.
That came out. Yeah, that came out as if I was jealous. Maybe I am.
Yeah, I want to do loads of things that are like challenges like that, where it's like it is possible for you to do it as long as you have a basic level of skill.
Would you say that's a bucket list thing?
This is what I'm saying though. I
The
don't.
whole in one's a bucket list thing, but making a video of it is not.
No.
Okay, sure. Got you.
Yeah,
Just to be on
yeah.
the same line.
But I think they intertwine for me because if there's
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually passionate about doing,
You'll
I
do
might
it,
as well make it
yeah.
a video because I like doing it.
I agree. I will say one of mine is when Harv's old enough to take on like a road trip across like America or anywhere in like a
Cool.
car.
I'd love to do a road trip at some point actually as
Yeah, yeah.
well.
I have a car I would like to own as part of my bucket list. That's a very
Same
achievable
actually.
one.
What was
Yeah.
yours?
Mine's an MG BGT.
Can you pull it up?
Yeah, put that in
Mine's
pictures for
a-
me.
Mine's
Well, actually, I've got two. One's achievable, one's not achievable.
NGBGBG.
Show us the achievable one.
Achievable one.
Mine's a Lamborghini Gallardo. Do you remember Harry's one?
Yeah.
I want that exact car.
Well,
I was so gutted when he got the exact car in white. I wanted it in white.
am I thinking what you guys are thinking? Just buy it.
Yeah, but there's part of me that's also...
my bucket list before I die.
Yeah,
Go
but, like
buy
we
it.
were talking, I was talking to Ethan about it as well because, like, it's one of those things where I feel like I shouldn't buy it
cool,
yet.
Nick. Cool man. Nice comment.
I
Sorry.
disagree. You
Nah.
don't get to be 30 in a Lamborghini. Like,
And also buy it
31 in a
before everyone
Lamborghini.
says you're having a midlife crisis.
Nah, but I feel like when I buy it, I'm like, okay, now what?
Yeah,
Go
you'll
and
climb
buy-
over it and there'll be something else there. You'll
Go and
figure something else out.
Isn't that one of the cheaper Lamborghinis as well?
Cheaper Lamborghini.
No. I'm not.
Type in price.
I think it actually is. By the way, guys, I'm not in this conversation. I'm poor now, so I'm not in this conversation. I can
Well,
make
go back
I
and
can make
just
jokes
do
now. There you go.
100k basically.
Which like,
But I think
compare-
the one Harry got was like a weird special edition that was.
That's what I'm saying. You guys, and especially you should buy cars that are like rare because they go up. You know, like watches.
Yeah.
Take it to the next level, man.
I'm really not a car person though.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. Rick Ross has got like 200 cars.
Yeah, no.
So start your journey, mate.
I'm just. Is this the one you're? Is this your
This is my
unachievable or your
unachievable
achievable?
car.
How much is that? like 50 mil.
Yeah, this is gonna be stupid. I reckon.
Buy. I don't think you can put buy like that. Oh, you can.
400k.
A few podcasts, Nick. Let's get some more scheduled.
What are you telling me? You don't get air up deals?
I don't, by the way. If Air, if you're watching, I'm sorry for. I had 3 scheduled. And I turned them.
Maybe I'll make it just to drive that, so it's achievable. Just to drive a Ferrari.
You can do that. Well, yeah. Tell Simon, maybe for your birthday or something.
Makes it achievable.
Ferrari Dino. Well, look, when we sell a business and I make $1 billion, I'll buy you that.
Ah. Nice.
Should have picked a more expensive car.
Yeah.
It's 400k. It's a pretty.
if you
you
sell
might be living in a 300 grand bungalow with a 400.
You know, also, if you have $1 billion, you said you wouldn't buy a jet, so the money that you wouldn't spend on the jet, you can spend a fraction on getting like a $5 million car for Nick.
I'm buying that one.
Okay, true. Well, the car I would like is worth 25 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad that, isn't it?
Actually, when I was a kid, no joke, my dream car was a Peugeot 206. with suicide doors.
There's such a Nottingham.
Suicide doors
Type it in, it works.
on a Peugeot 206.
Yeah, it used to be my background on my PSP.
That's
There you
such a
go.
Nottingham dream car.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
That's kind of sick.
yeah, and there used to be a black and green one. I used to put my PSP background.
How much is the Peugeot 206?
Bro, you should totally make that for a video.
I was going to say, how much is the Peugeot 206?
Price.
Mate, you should so do
I hate that you type buy, not price.
It's just
or
my head.
cost
And
or
honestly,
anything.
I know Nick is our like resident Googler, but I hate the way he Googles.
How much is a new one?
A new one?
Or like a
Mint.
Oh, you piss me off so much. The way you
You said you wanted a new one.
Do you tap with your fingers like this? No, but they ruined
Bro,
it.
I beg you, just type new price.
Or just type in 2022 or something.
Stop typing buy. Now it's not there. Price of new, like 9k.
Well, okay. But like, type in Peugeot 206 2022 or something, like, because they ruin cars nowadays, don't they? They don't look like they used to look.
It's 2022.
Yeah, bro, what are you doing? But take off a new price.
It's literally like 2 years ago.
I know, but
It's around 8k.
okay. No, I just want to look what it looks like. I want to see what a new version looks like. See, it's not got the same swagger to it.
That's 2004.
The one on the right, I'm looking
Okay.
at the E1
When are you 30?
2021, yeah.
next year, this year.
This year?
Yeah, well, you know when I'm 30. It was going to be in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I am, but
Yeah.
no, I actually don't care.
Sure.
I don't care. No, I don't.
No, it's fine.
I was like, no, bro. I actually handled it well in chat.
I know you hate me.
No, I don't. I don't.
I know you do.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you.
He does.
No,
He has a grudge against me now.
I don't care about my birthday. Never have. I started to care a little bit, but then this is why I don't care.
I'd love to go to Super Bowl. I would love to go.
Sorry,
that's cool.
you'd
The
have to
big
go
game.
to the big game.
The big game.
Yeah. Well, let's go then.
I know. It's just like
Next year, 2025. Let's go.
It's one of those though. I actually don't really want to go. I think I want to experience it,
Then you do want to go.
but I don't. The thought of actually going, I'm kind of like, you know.
Okay, interesting one. Super Bowl or
The big game.
at the NBA Finals.
Oh, go NBA.
Yeah, well, because I actually enjoy basketball. a lot more.
I love
Yeah.
basketball. And when I say I love basketball, I don't like support a team or anything like that, but I do love basketball.
What about the Stanley Cup, NHL?
I would go, but
I think all three. I think you got to do all three.
I think all three would be sick. But I'm not like, wow, I have to go.
Would you only do though Game 7 for basketball?
That's it. Yeah, you go Game 7.
Well, if it gets to Game 7,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Would you risk it?
nah. I think I'd go like Game 3. Like I wouldn't.
How about the World Series?
Oh,
No.
By the way,
So I've done a World Cup
yeah,
and a good one.
Champions
Yeah.
League final?
Done a Champions League final.
yeah.
Euros
Base-
final? Wembley?
I think I've done a Euros
You did
final.
that?
Yeah.
You went
Yeah, I did
Italy,
Euros
didn't
final.
you?
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like I've done football. Player final. Done that.
So have I.
Yeah.
Did your team win?
No.
Mine did.
We lost 1-0 and I missed the goal.
Oh.
Done an FA Cup.
Vars. We
Oh.
went to the FA Vars. When we
Done
were
an FA Cup final as well. Like I've done football.
Champions
True,
League,
yeah. Why am I talking about football?
Champions League final.
We said that.
You've said
Oh
that.
shit! Sorry.
Catch up, man. Right, let's change subject. When you're having a baby?
Right.
Is that
I
on the
don't
bucket
know.
list? Is a baby on the bucket list?
Yeah, 100%.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
not a bucket list thing.
Well, that one is more of a bucket list thing than anything we've said, probably.
But like, nah, because that'll happen soon-ish, soon enough. But like,
You told me to buy a Lamborghini now.
no, but I know, no, but like,
Randy, what should you do first, baby or Lamborghini?
Make a baby in the Lamborghini.
Oh,
I wish I could.
what with him?
No, but I feel like a baby is. I think bucket list. Okay, sure. No, I said
No, go on.
I said taking a
Cook.
hop around
Go on,
America.
cook.
No, I was saying like that can. Okay, a bucket list. It's later in life that you have to kind of work towards achieving. You could just have a baby right now. Like you could literally right now have a baby.
So is me getting a Lamborghini a bucket list?
Yeah, but sure, yeah. And you want to wait. I know. I respect why you want to wait.
No, but
for it.
that's why I'm trying to I'm trying to change the phrase bucket list to just things that you want to achieve at any time or do or whatever.
Sure.
Like going to Australia is definitely on mine.
Yeah, but I like that one because it is like obviously you can just go and do that right now if you wanted to, but it's obviously a long flight. You need a reason for So that's one where it is like okay,
Baby's 9 months.
yeah, but the actual action isn't. Trust me, bro. When we were like, oh, let's have a baby, it took like honestly days, and that's not possible.
Damn, you last. No? Okay.
What do you mean last? What like?
You
Isn't
said
like?
it took days to make the
Oh, I get you. No,
baby.
but
You had sex for days.
yeah, I get
Yeah.
you. But my sperm must be very good.
Yeah?
Same.
Must be very. Yeah.
Not as good as Ethan's.
No.
What'd you go on?
Wait, why?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
He's got super sperm.
Yeah. Sure.
Been
yeah,
working out.
Yeah, but no, on a real note, I used to play Football Manager on my laptop, and I used to put it on my legs, like here, and the laptop used to get really warm, and I used to think it was frying my sperm, so I started to move it onto a pillow onto the left of me, but it turns out it was fine.
Well, who knows? If you hadn't moved it onto the pillow,
Yeah, true.
maybe Harper wouldn't have been born.
Yeah, and also didn't they say something that lowers your sperm count?
Dr. Pepper.
Sure.
Everything. loads of things,
Mountain
though.
Dew, isn't it?
No,
Don't be Mountain Dew. I had one last night.
there's a story recently where
I thought it was Dr. Pepper was the
Even
like.
soy sauce does. So much does.
exercise or something.
Not exercise, yeah. Cigarettes do. So many things.
The rumor surrounding the drink's effect on sperm is a myth.
Great.
Yeah.
You know who started that rumor? Coca-Cola. Who owns Mountain Dew, by the way? Can you just check that for me?
Mountain Dew is such an elite drink, by the way.
Yeah, I used to love it. PepsiCo, cool. I used to love it when I was at uni. I'd have it as like my energy drink. I didn't know what they were back in the day, energy drinks. I didn't like Red Bull, and Monster always scared me because the marketing was so aggressive.
Yeah. Like you thought it was going to be like
I thought
Coke
it was
levels.
gonna kill me. Yeah, and then all my
As in
friends,
cocaine
all my
levels.
friends like Chavs used to wear like hats with it, and I was like, I'm not okay. I'm okay. Yeah.
I just want to drink. I don't want a lifestyle.
Yeah. So I thought I had Mountain Dew, and I thought it was like keeping me up all night, and actually it was just sugar, but that would keep you up all night anyway.
This is an advertisement from BetterHelp. A common misconception about relationships is that they have to be easy to be right.
But sometimes the best ones happen when both people put in the work to make them great.
Therapy can be a place to work through the challenges you face in all of your relationships, whether with friends, work, your significant other, or anyone.
I've used BetterHelp before, and it's really helped me just get things off my chest, talk to someone who I don't know in an environment where it's safe, I'm comfortable, and I know that whatever I'm saying to them is also not going to be judged by me, if someone I know, whatever. So like relationships, it can really help. If you're going through whatever you're going through, it can help. But especially in a relationship, it's just nice to be able to chat and again have that safe space.
So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. They provide access to UK mental health professionals with a wide variety of expertise, no referral needed. Our listeners can get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/whatsgood. That's betterhelp.com/whatsgood.
There we go. Back to the podcast. Shout out to BetterHelp. Let's go. Speaking of PepsiCo and a conglomerate owning a lot of different things.
Yep.
Fuck.
What happened?
I just forgot what the segue was.
What?
Universal music.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Good segue though.
That was a great segue.
It was, if you remembered.
That's what my comedy show would be. I'd like
You'd
lay
set
up.
up for a punchline and then just forget.
Forget what it is.
Yeah, Universal Music have pulled out.
Yeah.
So, loads of TikToks.
Well, like me.
Let me
I'm John.
actually check about my... I'm pretty certain, like, all my...
So while you're checking, so what has happened is Universal obviously is one of the biggest music labels in the world. Like when I say biggest, there's only like 3 labels in the world. There's Universal Music, BMG, and who's the other one? I should know this. Sony. Sony is BMG. Is it not? No, type in major.
Warner.
Major. Oh, Warner.
Oh yeah.
So my
WMG.
crossbar challenges
Yeah.
day 2, 4, 5, 13, 14, 21, 22, 24, 27, 28, 29 have all been muted,
Got you.
which is kind
It's
of long.
crazy. Yeah. So essentially, they control pretty much a third of the music in the world, but they're the biggest as well. So like probably more than a third. And they have obviously TikTok is a platform where you can use songs, you can use music, and a lot of people get made on there. A lot of people grow on there. So what they've done now is they've threatened. Well, they threatened and then they went through with it to mute all the songs and ban their songs being on TikTok, which is a big thing, big deal. Obviously, a lot of people are saying, or we were saying that it might be like a power play, which it could be.
I think it is.
Because they were in discussions, weren't they, about paying, and they're not paying enough. But I do think, by the way, TikTok, Spotify, everyone should pay more. But the problem is that they can't afford it. Like Spotify can't afford to pay more because if they start paying more, then they're not gonna. They won't make any money. You know.
The thing that annoys me though is like, I've recorded it, put it on TikTok, and then added the sound.
Yeah.
So surely you can just remove that sound.
I had a discussion once with someone. I won't get into it, but they kept using songs that were getting copyrighted, and I was like, "Yeah, you got to use the one from TikTok."
No, I did.
No, I know you did.
Yeah.
I'm saying I was telling them that you got to use the one from TikTok, and they're like, "No, I did." They go on TikTok, screen record the song, edit it out, put it in the video.
Oh,
no, you got to use the one.
You actually have to add it on TikTok.
But you're right though. In this case now, they shouldn't mute the whole video. They should just mute
because
the
you
song.
have it on TikTok. Like I've added that on.
Yeah.
So surely you could just.
I reckon they probably merge it.
Yeah.
Because I know you can control the original sound and then also the new sound. Oh, while we're talking about TikTok, do you think I should edit my daily vlogs down into like a minute TikTok? No.
Why not?
Oh, okay, sure.
Like,
Yeah, I'll do that. But
it might not do anything, but it's there's
yeah.
literally no reason not to,
Cool.
other than it's a little bit of work.
Speaking of TikTok again, on this clip and this podcast, when we clip it, I think you should send Nick separate your audio and my audio, and give that to Liam, so that because I hate watching
You
our
can cut out people talking.
cut out me because I like going yep, yep. When I see it on TikTok, I hate that. You're saying something really viral, and I'm like yeah. But then yesterday in the podcast I was trying to not do that as much. I was trying to let you talk, but then like actually like doing like the because it gives you confidence on what you're saying, you know. So yeah, Liam, you can then mute me out.
Yeah, when you just sit there with no sound, you just stare at me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop.
So now I'm going I'm gonna bring back my moans, you know.
Great, can't wait.
John and Nick and Simon, what do you think about like dirty talk? Do you do dirty talk?
No.
It doesn't come out
What
right.
you mean
No.
in sex?
Yeah, of course in sex. But where else?
Never used to do it,
Yeah.
but now it is in play.
What kind of words do you throw out there?
Oh no, it's very I am like, you know, I'm a beginner still, so all the stuff you expect.
Go on, give me one.
Well, now it sounds terrible. It's so hard.
Come on, turn us on.
Well, it's like, I mean, I was about to say I love you, but that's not really dirty talk, is it?
That's so filthy.
That's gross.
I mean, I've probably said this is fucking hot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think. In the moment, I've said some shit. I can't remember.
Got you.
Well, go on.
I was wondering.
Do you?
Yeah, I have in the past. Yeah.
Go on, give us one.
No, I'm not giving you one. But like,
Yeah, you've done me dirty there, mate.
yeah, but I'm more confident. I you know, John was backed into a
I think
corner.
what I was more referring to is I never used to speak during sex at all in any capacity. But
Say
now,
anything.
no, I just thought it would come out weird. So, but now,
Got you.
yeah, it is in play.
Nah.
Well, what's made you think that?
I actually don't know. What were we talking about before?
I don't know. I think you
I think
randomly.
it was, we were talking about like kids and stuff, right? And then
Fuck off!
you just went on to sex.
Off.
I think you randomly got horny for some reason.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
horny. I
what
didn't get
sparked
horny.
it.
We were talking about separating audio tracks for TikTok.
Oh, that would do it to me.
Oh, I know why it is because of him going.
You said I'm going to add back the moans.
Yeah. Oh, moans.
Yeah.
Moans. That's why moans.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is very random.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
If you could find out 3 stats when you die
Oh god.
of your life, what would they be? So like you could find out how many times you showered. That's really boring.
Can it be
You know what I
something
mean?
like how many people?
Yep. It can be anything.
Okay, sure. Then I would go. How many people I would have had either like a relationship with or like a great friendship with if I had just said hello. So the amount of people that you come across in your life that would have been best friend or like that level, but because you didn't walk past each other or because you didn't stop and hold the door, something like that. I'd like to know missed opportunities. That's what I would like to know.
It has to. Yeah, that works. It has to be a number thing. So that one works.
Yeah. But
you can't go like, how would my life turn out? For example.
No, but all 3 would be related to that. So how many people have I met?
Oh, that would be your 3 questions.
No, they'd all be related to something like that.
Okay.
So it'd be like, okay, Yeah, so like that's one, and then it would be something else that's like how many things that I missed. I want to know what I missed and
Like how
of
many
them-
murderers you walk past.
Yes, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck yeah. How many murders I walk past? How many like people I walk past that now become celebrities, or I don't know how many billionaires I walk past, stuff like that.
I saw one that was how many times I almost died without realizing.
I would love to know that too.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You want positive ones like that. Nothing that'll make you, like if you say,
No, I
how
want
much
that.
money could I have
No, but he's saying that one's fine because it's positive because you're like, oh, I didn't die. But if it's like how much money I could have made if I didn't use my phone.
I would like to know that. I
Yeah,
want
but then
ones
it'd
that-
be a bit. You'd be like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's what I want. I want
You'd like to
feeling.
know that now, but not when it's too late.
No, I want to know. I want to know before I die.
No, but this is when you die.
Yes, so sure. Yes, I want to know. If I'm
You
gonna
wanna-
die,
yeah, but then you're dead, and then you're like,
Yeah,
then you're
exactly.
like looking at regret.
no, I'm dead. I don't care.
No, I hate to be that guy on this one, but it's one of them. Like, there's so many opportunities that could branch off from if you'd done this one thing, then how many other opportunities?
it's if you
it becomes
maximise-
like an infinite thing, doesn't it? Because if you make one decision, that decision then leads to like 10 more decisions, and that leads to 10
Yeah, but
more.
it's just
Yeah,
hypothetical.
but you don't find that part out.
But it's if you
Yeah.
maximised your potential, how much money could you have made?
Yeah, but you didn't, and I'm also about to die, so like just hit me. You know, that's my thought process.
Okay.
Because also, like, if you tell me now, I'm gonna change my life based on what you said, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna because you only get told once. You don't get told every year. So
Yeah.
if you tell me like how many missed opportunities I had for certain things, I'm gonna now start acting like
No, you're dead. At this point, you're dead.
no. But sure, okay.
What do you mean?
But Nick was saying like you wouldn't want to know there's bad ones because. Okay, your point was more like
No, he's saying if you died, you wouldn't want to know the bad ones because then you're looking at your whole life back in regret.
okay, sure.
Like you can't change it now. That's why he's saying if it was now, you would want bad ones, right?
So like, no, I would want, now bad ones. But if I was
That's what I'm
lying,
yeah.
if I was lying on my deathbed, I would want to know how many miles did I drive in my Ferrari Dino.
Fuck that, no, 'cause fuck that. Funny little, that's good, man.
Yeah,
but
you
like
should
in
just stand
terms of, why would you want to know something positive? Because you like,
So you look back and smile, be like, yeah, I fulfilled
Because
that.
if
I
I
did
say
well.
I'm literally, I'm okay, I'm dead, right? How many times could I have done something like I don't know. I'm trying to think of something amazing.
okay, how many lives did you change, being with how you acted? Or
No, but that's good.
yeah,
But I'm saying the opposite.
Oh.
What would make me regret? What would be a regret in life?
yeah. How much money you could have earned?
How much money could I have earned if I had, done this?
Yeah.
And then they're like 64 billion.
Yeah, but you
And
wouldn't
then
deep
I'd
it
go, ah, shit.
Yeah, but I think like if you've had a good life, you wouldn't deep it that much. It's more interesting. Than
No,
it's sad.
but yeah, but it's also that would make me think, fuck.
How many?
I've not
okay.
really. No, I can't change anything. It doesn't affect me now. Whatever. Whereas a good one, like a nice positive one, would make me go like, oh, sick. Okay, I'm happy. Like,
Oh shit! Yeah, there's loads. Yeah, like
Like my life
like
was-
something like how much happier could I have been?
Yeah.
that one would.
How much
really
longer
screw
could
you.
I have lived if I had done this?
No, see that wouldn't bother me. If I had a good time, I wouldn't worry about.
depends when I've died for that. If I've died,
Yeah.
if I've died at like 40
Yeah,
and I found that answer out,
yeah.
I'd be fuming.
Yeah.
But if I do it at like 90, I don't care.
Oh, you can go and shit.
Yeah.
So like, say you didn't have Dairy Lee Dunkers, you could have lived till 80.
Fuck off about Dairy Dunkers.
They're your favourite, aren't they?
That's a rare sight. Look at that
What, you not talking?
for so long.
Yeah, but, it doesn't count when you've been staring at it for the last 5 minutes.
This is a conversation that Josh would start having antsy feelings.
Yeah, he would
about.
be really shook.
You know what? Death is. Let's talk about death.
Okay.
Does it scare you?
No.
Doesn't really scare me either.
No, I hate saying it doesn't scare me though, because everyone's like, "What? So you die tomorrow?" And I'm like,
It
"No,
doesn't mean that.
that's not what I mean."
But I would live forever though. At the same time,
Would you? I would.
I would live forever.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I hate when people say no. Like, but as in,
No, because I do understand it.
I wouldn't. Yeah, no. It's like torture, right?
Let's say you turn 30, and you can choose to stay as you are 30. That's you forever.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do it,
What's the counter one?
or
Oh,
you just
okay.
carry on living
Oh,
life?
then yeah. No, I would want to get old. Kind of.
Would you? I wouldn't want to live forever and carry on
Does
aging.
Harper get older?
Yeah, everyone's normal except you.
But then when she's like 50, I'm 30.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but you're technically not 30 because you've still lived.
okay.
But you would be your
Body-wise.
30-year-old self.
Can I
And
lose a
you
bit of
can
weight
still-
first?
No. You can still carry on getting in shape. You could still get fat. You could still get
Yeah.
thin. You
Okay,
could
then
still get in shape.
yes, I would do that. Yeah,
You would.
I would. Yeah. However,
I think
if
I
I
would.
if I could choose to live forever and I could choose how I would like to live forever, I would choose to be that little paper clipping word. You know?
That's been killed off.
Shit.
Yeah.
But no,
And then he got asked, what 3 stats would you want to know?
How many how many paper clips lost their lives?
No, is it? Don't worry.
Sorry, I'm not on the wavelength. No, but I would like to be in a computer
Okay.
playing Warzone. You know.
Okay. Would you live forever? No.
Only if space travel was available. Because if not,
Well, you don't know. It might be.
That's why I want to live forever. I want to live forever to see what would happen. I don't have to be evolved. I want to know what's happening.
I think having had a son's given me a new perspective. Like, if he can't live forever, then I wouldn't want to.
Damn, you got a son as well. That's kind of cool. I got a daughter, man.
Would you live forever?
I don't know, because if you live forever, there's going to be a moment where there's no more humans.
Nah, like
Well, no,
if
but then
the
you'll be
world-
with hold on, Nick. You don't get to live forever. Like, if you can live forever, someone else can live forever too.
No, to clear up, by the way, in
Yeah.
this scenario,
Only one person.
you can
lives forever.
still die of
like you get shot or something.
if you get shot,
Okay.
yeah, or you jump off a building, you will die.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
But
You're
you
not
can't.
immortal.
Whoa.
You're not
Nick.
immortal, yeah. But if you won't die from you
So
won't get a
basically
terminal
just-
disease, you won't get a.
Yeah, you
something
don't
like that.
age or die from the inside, sort of
You
thing.
don't
Yeah.
degenerate.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
You would do that
yeah, I would.
because I know a lot of people say no because obviously everyone you love will die around you. Like,
That's quite sad. But
yeah,
it's
you're
part
gonna
of the
become a
fate.
grandpa, and then your grandkids will die, and you'll still be chilling 30 in Vegas.
Game's the game. They should have got this pill that I've got.
I mean, like,
What pill?
Well, someone's
do you
giving me a
think
pill. I'm
you'd feel
guessing.
mentally exhausted though? Because I mean,
Yeah, of
there's
course.
points where I'm 30 and I already feel mentally exhausted at points. Where
That's
I'm
why I'm
just so-
saying I want to be in. Like, I want to be one of those heads in Futurama. Just plonk me down and let me watch what happens. I would
that's
hate.
worse.
No,
I'd
I don't
hate-
want to. I don't want to like. I want to know what happens, man.
I more want to know what happens afterwards. I'm intrigued about what happens when you die.
But what if it's nothing?
John,
Yeah, but that's the main
John,
ride. Let's take that ride. Let's go.
Josh Lurk, if you're watching this podcast right now, mute for a second. It's just nothing.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
You don't know that.
Well, no, I actually grew up Christian. I guess and I actually do believe in God in a way.
Mate,
But
it
like,
could be none of that shit. None of the shit we know. It could be something else.
like what?
I don't know. We could, obviously everything could be
Reincarnation.
for a billion years. I don't know,
True. But I'm pretty sure what happens when you die is nothing. Like, you don't even know you're dead.
bro. You don't know. It could be like a forever, never-ending orgy. It could be the best shit ever. That's what it could be.
Would that be the best shit ever?
No,
for
but
you?
like,
I mean, it would be pretty good. Depends
but
who's there.
they
a
know it's not-
never-ending orgy would be awful because you'd bust and then you'd be like, I'm still here.
No, but you're always. But the thing is, you're always busting
All right. That sounds painful.
painlessly.
You can see why someone. You can see why heaven is really attractive to people. Attractive.
Well, yeah, because it's meant to be a perfect place.
I know, but you can see that's why some people put so much faith into it because their life sucks. But if they spent more time,
People that believe in it.
no,
life
no,
has to
I'm
suck.
saying no. I'm saying they look out for heaven because they want to go somewhere greater. But no, but you know that our brains shut off, and you know that our nerves shut off.
Oh yeah. No.
So you know that, like, you know what happens. We know what happens, really.
Oh
nah,
yeah.
but that's the point. Is it's something beyond that.
It's not though. We know it's not.
How do you know that?
Well, because like, what happens? Your body, like, if you then you believe in like soul. You know? Do you believe in soul?
I don't, but that's.
I do,
but
actually.
then you believe.
But I don't. But I don't believe in like a ghost. I believe that we have something inside of us that gives us like a purpose. But that's our brain.
But
telling
it's
us
gone
that.
once you're dead.
Yeah, because it's gone. Because your brain shuts
okay.
off. We're just brains, by the way. By the way, we are just brains.
Yeah, we're just a big blob of cells, but I think.
No, we're not. We're not. We're brain. We're just brain.
We're fine. We're just brains, but
Yeah.
they're formed of atoms and whatever else. But that the consciousness shutting off is what's interesting. That's what I find interesting.
But how can we be brain, right? If your brain knows exactly where every single body part
That's
is,
the weird part.
but you don't.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Because it doesn't want us to know.
But then it's not you. Then you're different.
You are right. Hold on, this is getting
Because if you're
freaky.
saying your brain doesn't want you to know, then you are different to your brain. Because then your brain is telling you or not telling you things. So you're different.
Yeah,
things.
but we are different though. But like,
yeah, you're different.
yeah, but we're controlled by our brain.
Yeah.
So our brain is telling us that. Which is crazy, by the way. Our brain's selfish. You know that. Our
Yeah,
brain is
I know.
selfish because that's what makes sure that, like, sugar cravings and stuff. That's it's really
Yeah.
weird. I'd love to know more about the brain.
Yeah, but there's other receptors in the body that feed the brain, right? To say that you're missing out on something.
No, but I'm saying like your brain knows exactly where every body part is. It knows exactly what it does.
cringing out.
Okay.
I need to stretch.
Yeah, no, I'm cringing.
It does, right? Your
It
brain
does,
knows
yeah, it knows-
everything.
it knows- yeah.
Your
But
body's
you
aware of
don't.
it. Yeah, but what is the, I mean, we're definitely podcasting right now, but
No, we are.
what is the you of that? You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
what's
no,
the
that's
you
my
you're
point.
talking
Is your
about?
brain and you are different. So you're not just a brain because you also have to not know certain things that your brain knows.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
and
no,
your
I
brain
agree.
are separate.
But my point is more like the brain dictates everything.
The brain named itself.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Oof.
The br-
Yeah, that's good. I've never
Deep,
heard,
right?
I'm surprised I've never heard that. It's definitely really common, but I've not
Yeah.
heard it.
I think I got it in fortune cookie.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, shit. That's so basic.
Damn. I hate my brain. No, I don't.
All right. Well, we've gone deep. Should we go a bit more lighthearted and should we
Yeah.
do one of the topics from the Discord?
All right, guys, I'm going to go through the Discord right now. If you're not joined, join in the link below this video. And we're going to read some YouTube titles that you guys have suggested. And we're going to tell you, number one, if it's a good title, and then if it actually could be...
A video.
Yeah. I'm seeing one here that says, Sad Men Come Down With Me. Well, Ruben, that exists.
We actually do want to do that again, and we were meant to film it recently,
Wow.
but we had a big argument over whether we think that we could do it as separate videos.
Oh.
What do you think?
Because the Beta Squad did that, right?
They did it all. Each of them had a video, whereas we were going to go 3 pairs, and maybe a 4th pair with a guest,
Yeah.
and we would, or a 2, 2, and a 3, and each one would be a video.
So I would say I'd love to have separate videos. The only problem with that is, would I then have a whole month of the same concept?
I think we could do 1 a month.
Yeah, I'd do
You
that.
could do like the first week of every month
I would do that.
and do 3.
Yeah, and then it would work like Chip Series, because Chip Series was really fun.
That's
how
what it was kind
rotates
of
out.
based more on that and Beta Squad. Like,
Yeah.
Would you
But-
ever do it on where it's one video on YouTube and then the rest are side plus? So it
well, we
breaks
did
people
the
inside.
last one as one video, and we had all 3 nights. But the difference in effort of like, you know, me and JJ hired a bunch of stuff for our flat, and then you know we just kind of served the meal, and that was it.
It went well for you, didn't it?
No, not at all. But you know, like when Beta Squad did it or when Chip does it, there's way more effort. Like the one I always pull up is AJ Shabil's. His is he literally hired like a Hobbit house, and everyone had to dress as.
Yeah.
Well, he dressed as like a Lord of the Rings.
So you're saying you
character.
could do bigger and more extravagant things. It was a whole
and then
video.
it's a whole video.
I'd do that, but I'd spread it out. Over.
Yeah, I think 3 weeks is very like look at this, the amount of effort he's gone through here,
Yeah, fair.
and constant interviews and stuff
Oh,
like
wow.
that. I think it works.
Got Hobbit nose too.
Yeah, I think it is, but I think we've ended up settling on
Yeah.
we're just going to have to do all of them in one.
Sidemen visit the 7 wonders of the world. I think that would be obviously an insane video. It just wouldn't be possible in one video.
I don't think it would do well.
Would
Really?
you do one each?
We set this is another video on our list, and we said everyone has to. We just set a date. Let's go next year, March.
Yeah.
Everyone has to go. We just pull it out of a hat. We film an intro, and we go, right, this is your wonder. This is your wonder. This is your wonder. You have to go at some point
That'd be cool.
with at least one other person. Doesn't have to be a side
That'd be
man.
really cool.
But we just said one. It's kind of unfair who gets like Rome, and then who gets Brazil.
Yeah. Can I make a prediction on the What's Good podcast?
Yep.
In many years to come, now you've done now you're doing a Sidemen documentary on Netflix. I think in years to come, the Sidemen will do like a Netflix style series, like your original YouTube originals, but it'll be a big budget crazy one. Where this would be great for that, because you don't need a title for that, do you? This would be like the Idiot Abroad style thing.
Yeah. How good would it be to go? I don't know if it's even possible, but imagine trying to do the 7 wonders of the world in 7 days.
I saw it. Someone did a video. Going to 7 continents in 7 days. I think maybe Simon Wilson, maybe.
Maybe.
I think that all the travel and that would make it thoroughly unenjoyable. But
Well, no,
But it's a challenge, isn't it?
for a video, it'd be
Yeah.
enjoyable as a viewer.
Yeah, I'm not doing it as like I'm just not going to film it and go to all 7 in 7 days.
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
like a Premier League video. You don't have to like sit and look at the Great Wall of China. You just go there and leave.
I think it's a tiny bit contested as well what the 7 wonders of the world are now as well. I don't even know what they are.
Well,
Yeah.
Great Wall of
It's like
China,
a-
Petra, Christ Redeemer, Machu Picchu, Chichen
It'll
Itza.
be Machu Picchu be the hard one because you have to climb up to it, right?
yeah.
It's like a whole day hike.
Yeah.
So that'll
I mean,
be
maybe we'll do it at some point, but it would just be a case of you'd take someone. So like I would have to go with one other person. It could be Talia, it could be
Yeah.
like you could come,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
like whoever it is. Whoever it is.
What are you laughing at, Nick? Okay.
He
Yeah, but
looks
you'll
at,
go.
he looks
What,
at me really like longingly. Like,
you'll go at the same time.
me? Huh?
You'll go at the same time.
No. Like
'Kay.
you just have to go by this point and film it,
It's one video though.
and then we add it all together.
That'd be pretty sick. Okay, ghost hunting in a haunted house. Gone sexual.
Right. Steak and movies.
Yeah, you got to recreate that.
No, you have to.
Can I?
Yeah. You texted me asking if we can.
Yeah, but I meant like, because you said you might vlog too, so I was like,
Oh. Yeah, but I'd happily do it for yours.
can we do steak and movies too?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Can we do? Okay, cool.
$100,000 MLS match v $10 MLS match.
Yeah. So what you do with that iron lung? Sorry, you literally delete the words MLS.
We've done that though.
Oh.
We did it with West Ham and Farnham.
Then you do European. You do not.
We should do a Europe edition.
What you do is you do not go to the MLS. No offense.
Because what would be amazing if you got like a Champions League final or like something like that, and the other team went to some like second division Liechtenstein team.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Staying at Luton, and also these European ones are so interesting.
Yeah.
They're so interesting. Staying at Luton Airport for 24 hours.
Yeah. What would you do in that?
You could do it for sure. The way I would do it is I wouldn't hide. Because
No.
I'm sure they're open 24/7, right?
You'd have to go there. You'd have to book a flight for 24 hours time, and then you'd have to stay there with like zero money.
Yeah.
And try and
Keep moving.
I was gonna say just you have to try and like. I know it's not hard to survive the night.
Yeah.
But you have to raise a bit of money to get your dinner.
Sure.
Then you could.
Do you have
like
to raise the
terminal.
money for your flight, or do you get to go on the flight?
If you can, but I don't think you're gonna be able to do that in the airport.
No, I agree. Cal does life. This is a little sneak peek. He said that he wants me to do a video where I have no technology for 24 hours and have to get from A to B.
I think you'll have a brain aneurysm.
I know. That's why it's good content. I don't want to do it, but like, you can't use like no cars even or trains.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a video that you would love to see the other person do?
What, me see Randy do?
Yeah, but like
That one.
realistically that he could do that, you'd be like, you would be good for that. I'd love to see that.
You're not this. You say realistic. I would love to see you do a video where you're just it's you in a house for a week, and you have nothing else. Like you have nothing, no outside contact with the world.
On my own.
On your own.
Fucking hell.
Because I think it would be like I'd be interested to see what would happen to you in terms of like what you would start doing.
Yeah. Can it be a nice house? So it's not like
Yeah,
prison. It's not like
yeah.
prison.
No. It can be a nice house, but you don't have outside world. You don't have like
Clocks.
you can have clocks,
Cool.
but you can't have you can't watch YouTube or movies.
Mad.
You just have to entertain yourself.
Wow.
Yeah,
And cameras are on you.
yeah.
Damn. Obviously, sorry.
Any video you'd want to see me do?
Any video I want to see you do? I want to see you do like the 3 Peak kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd like to see.
So do I.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you live a day in what year were you born?
92.
92. I'd like to see you live a day where you can only use things from 1992.
It's just too even if you get things that were from 1992, they're probably new versions of it.
was the internet around in 1992?
Yes.
Yeah, but it was like
Barely.
The most basic version
Noise.
of it, yeah.
They were cooking it up. I saw an interview of Bill Gates chatting to, I can't remember his name, but one of the talk show hosts, and the guy was just like grilling the internet. He's like, so what is that, And he was like, well, you can watch like you can listen to a baseball game. He's like, I can do that on the radio, And he's like, you can listen to that after the fact. He's like, yeah, but I can record it, on a cassette. Yeah, there you go.
Do you
There
reckon
you
you
go.
can win like
Letterman, there you go. Sorry for forgetting him. He's a famous guy.
David Letterman.
Do you reckon you can win a game of Fortnite at like 1992 internet speeds?
I can't win a game of Fortnite now.
Yeah, true. Well, let's do a few more Discord categories. Let's do the other ones. And again, guys, join the Discord. I know we're not getting too many right now, but in the future, if you guys keep joining, we're going to do loads more. So let's do a couple of what's good sections, and we'll read them out.
All right. Texas barbecue.
Yeah, it's really good.
Light on, 100%.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
I've had it.
Have you? In
Yeah.
Texas?
Well,
You
when
went, right?
Yeah. So when me and Nick went around part of America, we had things from those places.
Got you.
So we had Texas barbecue, we had Philly cheesesteak,
Oh, nice.
Chicago deep dish.
Chicago deep dish, which
Wow.
sucked.
Oh.
We'd
Oh no!
It
proper
was
like
ass, bro.
we'd
I wanna go to
Tex-
Chicago soon.
Tex-Mex in
Tex-Mex as well.
on the border at Eagle Pass.
Yeah. New York pizza, like the slice.
All I'm hearing is five
New York cheesecake.
Five
Miami,
vlog
what was
ideas.
the Cubano?
Something like that, yeah.
Some sandwich, yeah.
Yeah.
British guy tries Tex-Mex for the first time. British guy tries Chicago deep dish for the first time.
Chicago deep dish sucked.
I want to go to
It
Chicago.
was like a quiche.
I actually don't like fat pizzas.
No, but it wasn't even like a fat
Pico.
pizza. Like it wasn't thick. It was literally like thin. It was like average base, and then it was just like tomato soup. That was it.
Look at that search. Deep dish Chicago pizza. Why not put Chicago first?
Like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's too much, man.
The place was called Number 2. I don't know if you remember that.
Was it? Wait, you had it
called
in
number 2.
Chicago.
Had it in Chicago.
I want to go to Chicago.
Is Chicago rough? The internet
That's really
No, 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 no.
It tells me Chicago's rough.
No, like certain
It's
parts.
Chirac.
Chirac.
Yeah,
But like,
that's
so
what it's
same in London, in certain areas. But also, Chicago's the third biggest city in America. I didn't know that.
Ooh.
I want to go.
Chicago pizza. Put Chicago pizza.
That's really good memory.
I'm pretty certain it was called Number 2. Because it was called Number 2 because it was the second. They literally said it was the second best Chicago plate. Chicago
Type
pizza.
restaurant after that word.
But honestly, best food I've ever had in terms of like where it's from. Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
That was, oh my God.
Actual authentic one.
Yeah. Well, in Philadelphia, so I assume so.
Yeah.
You get put on a wall if you put ketchup on it. They take a picture of you and put it on,
As in
on
like-
the
as in
wall
like-
of shame.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It looked like that, didn't it?
Yeah, honestly, it was so gross.
In my video where I did the Texas barbecue, apparently putting barbecue sauce on the barbecue is like a sin. But luckily, I just put it next to it and dipped it once. So they're like,
Yeah.
I'll let you off. They also were really mad at me for not taking a to-go box. But right, in the UK, that's not a thing, is it? As much.
What?
If we go to a restaurant, we finish our food, we don't always get a to-go
No,
bag.
rarely.
You can do it and you can ask for it. But
Oh,
it's-
100%.
in America, it's like a thing, isn't it? That you
Yeah.
go, you take it back, put it in your fridge. It's weird, guys. It's just not in our culture here. You know?
Can I add what's good?
There you go.
Yeah.
Tipping.
Tipping, I hate it. Not because, and not at all because I don't want to give the money. I just hate not knowing when to tip, when not to tip,
Well,
and
so-
how
so
much to tip.
I like tipping, but I don't like the American way where you get paid less to rely on tips.
Yeah.
So I'm like, pay everyone the amount they should get, and then let me tip someone if they've actually been really helpful. And in America, I tip a lot. I actually just because they give you the screen where it's like 5%. I just click like 15, 20 because like I don't know.
Well, yeah. If you're gonna give me a bill and then the option to tip, and it's just a percentage, love it.
Yes, you're talking about when you go to a hotel and the guy who like gets your suitcase, puts on the bellhop and takes it up. I'm never sure. Like, do I tip you now?
Some countries like actually find it offensive.
Yes, and I'm like, tell me if you find it offensive or not, or give me something to sign and let me add a tip. But I'm not going to do it based on intuition.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules, and also I don't have cash on me. Ask me for a tip.
So that was one thing in
this
the
requires
Maldives.
a tip, sir. Okay.
In the Maldives, like you have your the person who looks after you the whole week. Like there's no cash machines anywhere, so you're not going to constantly be giving them bits of money because also they're looking after you the whole week. It's like, all right, just you do it at the end, and then they just kind of say to you like, oh, there is, if you would like to give anyone that's worked that you've seen
Sure.
a bit of money, like a tip, let me know.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, well now I don't know whether you're saying I should be tipping anyone who I've seen over the last 8 days, and I go, oh, that person, or are you just talking more about yourself and the people who have been in our room clean or whatever?
Can be.
And also how much? Because am I doing it like based on the room rate for one night, the room rate
10% the room.
of the entire trip?
Yeah.
Nick's like, yeah.
That's what they do on what do you call it? Below deck. They you tip like 10% minimum of your
the
entire
trip,
week on the boat.
Damn.
Yeah, but this is it's like
That
people
is
renting
American,
yachts, isn't it?
Yeah, that is American.
Yeah.
What about the countries where you get told don't tip? It's rude to tip. Do you still get tempted to?
No.
No, probably.
Like, even if
I'm
you
like,
get
yes,
made-
thank you.
yeah, like, not
gassed.
because I don't want to give them money, because I don't have to then.
I don't
be
have to think
awkward.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but that's even a weird thing, like the whole, some countries they don't take tips, because I watched a video of a guy traveling in Iran and loads of people were giving him stuff for free, and he was like, look how great everyone is. And the comments were like, no, that's Iranian culture. They say don't give me stuff, but you're meant to force their hand to take stuff. That's the whole point. He's like, you just ripped all these people off.
Got you.
Yeah, but I'm just like, okay, so someone's, brought my bag up from, they come over and they take your bag and they're like, yeah, we'll put it in the room. I'm like, one, I genuinely don't mind just taking my own bag. Not as a thing of like, I don't want you to touch it. I'm happy to. And two, they give me my bag and I'm like, okay, so what? You've brought my bag up. Is that $1, $10, $20, $50, $100? What is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's this awkward moment where it's like, say I hand you $5 and you're thinking everyone else is giving me 20. You're fucking cheap. Or I give him $20 and he's like, oh, this is like $1 work. Why are you like, what the fuck?
I mean,
There's-
over
rather
tipping
be
can
that
never be a
way,
problem.
yeah.
Sure.
No, I know,
rather
but like
overtip.
if I'm doing that every day And I'm just like, I don't know.
I think at that point, tip to your means, and then you're just doing the best that you can do, right?
Yeah, but it's just an awkward moment that I'm
Because
just
they
kind of like.
don't know that. They don't know what your means are. So that's the awkward part.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at that point, fuck them. You're tipping to your means, and that's the best you can do. So
I know that, but I want them to know that I'm not upset and I'm not trying to insult them.
Yeah.
That's the worst
have
part.
you ever had anyone reject a tip
No.
We had one in. I don't think you're there. We had one in Vegas. We got.
because it wasn't high enough? I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were in Vegas. We got a cab from our hotel to a casino. It was an $8 cab, and or like $7.70. We gave him a 10, and I think it was like Calix was just like, "I'll keep the change, by the way," and he was like, "What?"
I might have been there, but sometimes I'm in the front and I get out and I don't know what happened.
Oh, we went, "Keep the change." He went, "Don't you ever fucking say that again?" And we went, "What do you mean?" And don't fucking give me a 10 when it's an $8 trip and say keep the change. We're like, what do you mean? Like, how much are you meant to tip on an $8 or $7.70 journey?
Probably like 20 overall.
Yeah, but it was just like a quick like, all right, here you go, because it starts at like $5.
Shit, I wasn't tipping in America when I went recently. I wasn't tipping people, but I had cash.
Yeah, but we did that, and he literally like kicked us out.
Oh, wow.
We were already at our location, so I didn't really get how kicking us out was.
Uber's the best, where you can just click after.
Yeah,
I like that. Right, we should wrap up.
Well,
yes.
I was going to tell you. I went to China with a group of uni students, and after we had a tour guide for 10 days, and we all pulled the rest of the money we had together was about 500 quid, and everyone else left to go to a different part of China, and me and another guy who got along with the tour guide, well, we stayed behind, and then we gave him a tip. We gave him like 500 quid, and we thought, for a tour guide in China, this is it. He literally went, "Is this it?"
Mad.
He was like, he looked at us, he was like, "I gotta say I'm disappointed."
500 quid as well.
Yeah, 500 quid. We were like, this must be unbelievable.
See, that's one thing I like about if I go to like America or whatever, and I have someone that is going to be with me the whole time, and I know that there's no like issues with dialect or anything like that, I will literally just say like, "What do people normally tip you?" And then hopefully they'll probably up it a little bit because they'll go, "I know he's going to tip that amount." But
it is interesting. Like tipping in like cashless culture is harder.
Yeah, 100%.
Because like I don't have any.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, we'll catch you next week. We're back to normal.
Yes. Also, sorry. Yeah. It's
still with no set.
We are trying also to. Your schedule's really busy.
Yeah.
And mine's starting to be a little bit busy now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn vlogger. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.